Get prepared for it, New York City. New York City Mayor Adams is going to run that city right into the ground. It's going to be complete lawlessness. What you're seeing is the sum of all fears coming together while Biden keeps trying to take attacks at President Trump, not realizing he's the president while all of this is going on, whether legit or illegitimate. The fact of the matter is, people, in New York City, at high school, they didn't even want bringing out the name like talking about it in the headlines. I'm not going to go that far because America has become black and white, not meaning by race, but by problems and solutions. Meaning, they're not trying to hear all that garbage that you're putting out there because we know the truth. We know the reality on the ground. The only thing that's going on in the comments section that's giving these politicians praise is the people paid to do it. That's what you're seeing. People paid to do it. In New York City, at high school, I was going to say that because it's getting ready to be high schools all across this country. It is already high schools. It's not really just a high school. This is the one time frame where they leaked whatever into the press, and now people who would be screaming from the top of the lungs, they're censoring them because they don't like what they have to say in the media. It's not going to fit their narrative to keep Trump out of office. That's what they want. But the truth is, students are learning remote while the high school houses illegals, and $800 million got cut from the budget that normally goes to police officers, for the most important people that you need working on the clock, enforcing the law, doing what they need to do to make sure people feel like they can walk down the street without getting mugged or harassed, and at least if something does happen, they know police will soon be there to try to solve the crime. But that's another kettle of fish because people are already dealing with that. Back to the point. Now, our kids is learning from home, not in school. They're not even getting a childhood like we do. And we are taking on more problems than America can handle within this country and outside this country. After a while, people are going to say, when are we going to focus on America? America is going through problems right now. This is the decline that has went so far out of control that everybody feels like tomorrow's going to be worse, not better. That's a big question that's going to be on voters' minds. Skip the smoke and mirrors, skip the political ads. Do I feel like tomorrow's going to be better? Most Americans are going to say no. Tomorrow I got to work 2-3 jobs. That's how Americans feel. My Social Security is not going to cut it this month, so I may have to move out. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to hear that a lot because families can't even take on their own family members because they can't afford it. And the little piece that they have is just staying in a room by themselves, and hopefully the TV's not on, giving them some bad news or their cell phone doesn't say somebody has passed away who they loved and haven't talked to them in a long time because they can't afford to travel like they used to, or they don't have the energy up to be up to it. A lot of people are talking themselves out of even seeing family or having a good time because they don't want people to see them in the condition that they are in right now. That's a fact. That's a fact, people. This is why crime is going out of control. This is why government is out of control. The family structure is the most important thing to American stability for every single American that's out here, or having a structure of positive and promotional growth that has a clear path to what you can accomplish if you put your mind and your heart and your spirit into achieving. And that's being taken away by force and given to other people who shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be here. They should be fixing their own country, not destroying ours. And with Nikki Haley, I don't even need to talk about Mayor Adams anymore. I think that's enough said. Let them students talk. Let's hear from them. Let's hear how they feel. They don't want to, because it's okay for kids to tell parents what to do, but it ain't okay for kids to tell government officials what to do. That's an interesting concept. Now with Nikki Haley, I could tell you off the break, I had no reason to like her. And it's not based off the fact I support President Trump being reelected. The reason is she's okay with illegal immigration. She's okay with it. She wants amnesty. We have real problems going on. The last thing we need to focus on is people coming into our country getting amnesty that should be getting deported to wherever they came from. These countries' problems shouldn't be ours. And none of these countries where they come from is giving us money to help take care of. They're just like, y'all want us to keep doing it. Let us go to one of their countries without passport or without permission. See what happens to us, and then you'll see the reality. See, that's the problem. People are not living the experience of these illegals or these countries or these continents or whatever it may be that's out there that really are dealing with the problems that are coming with people who have lost faith in their own governments. And now they come here to America and they think it's going to get any better. No, it's not. The difference between Americans and illegals, they get $2,200 a month while you bust your ass working 2 to 3 jobs just to get $1,800, and you hope you get that after taxes. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's the reality, people. These politicians don't understand that because they are not going through it. If they spent 2 weeks going through what the ordinary American or the ordinary senior citizen or family that is struggling right now to put food on their table, choose between medication or longer life-lasting treatments. People can't even enjoy their retirement. You see 80-year-olds out there working full-time jobs, barely able to move a cart because they have to work in order to even have a roof over their head. Some of them don't even have electricity in their apartment or cut their water off or something like that and hope that nobody finds out. And people are keeping their mouth closed because they're like, where's this person going to go? After a while, it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, or whatever. It's about a sense of humanity. And during that time frame, they think if this is going to happen to me when I get older, this is what I have to look forward to. Nah, it's just like these politicians are selling wolf tickets and getting accolades that they really don't deserve. The true stories behind their accomplishments is a lot of people failing. But they succeed because we fooled them again as they get reelected. One thing about me, I'm going to stick to my guns. I believe in common sense. I believe in seeing things the way it is. And right now, we are on a melting pot and about to explode all over the place. This is some of our fears. Coast Guard deactivating, the military at its lowest numbers ever before. And see what they have fought for and see what we have lost. Yeah, it's really deep. Really deep. And I'm just telling Americans right now, be prepared for the worst. Because what they're doing is showing you how far they'll go to keep you dependent of government, keep you censored, keep you from speaking, keeping you from having your